What's up guys, it's Mike from Jp.Morgan English. Today we're going to be going through the Jp.Morgan Hirevue interview based on the most recent research for 2023. Here's what we're going to cover today, which is going to massively help you if you've got a Jp.Morgan interview coming up. So make sure you stick around for the whole of this video. We're going to cover 5 fast facts about Jp.Morgan, the Hirevue interview process that you can expect, particularly if you're a graduate, the 3 most common questions that you can expect in the Hirevue interview, 3 other questions that you could come across, and we're going to give you 3 scripted sample answers which I'm going to go through with you step by step to give you an answer of exactly how to answer some of these questions. And make sure that if you want even more help to pass your Jp.Morgan video interview, you can get all of this and more in our Pass the Interview pack in the link below, which includes over 150 sample answers, an in-depth research note, courses and everything that you need to comprehensively prepare for your interview today. So let's get started. So here's 5 fast facts about Jp.Morgan that you can use in your answer when they inevitably ask you, why do you want to work for Jp.Morgan? So the bank has been recognised for its leadership in sustainable finance in the UK, with its green bond issuance programme being named the best sustainable finance programme by the Banker magazine in 2020. Jp.Morgan is a major supporter of the arts in the UK, sponsoring several cultural institutions and initiatives including the National Theatre, the V&A Museum and the London Symphony Orchestra. The bank is a leading provider of wealth management services in the UK, managing over £150 billion in client assets as of 2021. The bank has been recognised for its commitment to diversity and inclusion in the UK, with its UK Women on the Move programme being named the best diversity initiative by Euromoney in 2020. And in 2021, the bank was ranked the 3rd best employer in the UK by Glassdoor, based on employee feedback and satisfaction ratings. So what's the Hirevue process that you're going to go through? Well, based upon our research, which you can find out more in our research note in our Pass the Interview pack, as a graduate you'll get 3 questions in a Hirevue video interview. You will have 1 minute to prepare for each question and 2 minutes to respond. So here are 3 common questions that we came across that candidates reported being asked time and time again. Why do you want to work for Jp.Morgan? Why do you want to do this job? And a question which is either, tell me about a recent piece of financial news, or a role specific question. For example, if you're applying for a job in operations, this would be, what's your understanding of operational excellence? So here's a great sample answer, partly, that you can use for why Jp.Morgan. One of the reasons I'm particularly interested in Jp.Morgan is its impressive track record of delivering exceptional results for clients. The bank is a major player in the UK investment banking sector, ranking 2nd in the league tables for UK equity capital markets and 3rd for UK M&A activity in 2020. Additionally, Jp.Morgan is a leading provider of wealth management services in the UK, managing over £146 billion in client assets as of 2021. Furthermore, I appreciate Jp.Morgan's strong commitment to social responsibility and philanthropy. The bank has a dedicated team of experts who specialise in providing banking services to UK charities and non-profit organisations. Jp.Morgan also supports a wide range of cultural institutions and community initiatives in the UK, including the National Theatre and the London Symphony Orchestra. And here's an example answer for a recent piece of business news. A recent piece of financial news that I have found interesting is the debate over inflation and whether it is transitory or not. A high rate of inflation reduces all real rates, e.g. real return on investment and real wages, and so it is important for both businesses and consumers. The debate has come to the forefront recently due to a disagreement over the source of unexpectedly high inflation, especially in the US. In the 3 months to May, US core inflation reached 8.3% annually, and the Federal Reserve is desperate to convey that it is transitory to mitigate market disruption. They claim that most of the inflation is being driven by expansions of demand and quantitative easing following the post-pandemic reopening, implying that high inflation will self-correct. In summary, whilst the effects on demand of government's quantitative easing may be the cause for temporary inflationary pressure, the list of industries experiencing supply bottlenecks continues to grow. So here's 3 other questions which we came across in our research. What is your biggest weakness? What's your leadership experience? Give me a time when you worked in a team. So here's an example of how to approach what is your biggest weakness. So think about this question as identifying, first of all, what is the weakness? What does the weakness cause? How did you improve on the weakness? And what did you learn from this? For example, you might say that your weakness is that you're disorganized, and as a result of being disorganized, you missed a deadline for a project, and this meant that you failed the project, or you upset your colleagues or your professor or somebody at work. So how did you improve this? Well, I made sure that next time I had a project, I had a diary and a calendar to schedule my tasks. And what I learned from this is the importance to prioritize tasks and keep track of all my tasks. How about an example for give me a time when you worked in a team? Well, we would use STAR, which is situation, task, action, result. During my time working at a multinational company, I oversaw and helped 22 franchise partners and their team. We had asked the partner teams to arrange presentations with academic institutions where we could market our products prior to my visit. Before one visit, a partner informed me that the academic institution suggested that students would be more interested if the presentation was given in their native language. India is a very diverse country with 112 languages spoken across the country. I was not comfortable with giving the presentation in that language, so I had to team up with my partner and share the presentation with him to make it work. We both met early in the morning and practiced the presentation before to discuss our parts and make sure we created the most impact. So we decided that I would do the introduction of the company and products, though my opening line would be in the student's native language to break the ice and add some humour to it. After that, I will introduce my partner. We would speak in our native language and discuss the benefits, training structure to try to build a relationship with students and give us a good brand image, as well as taking questions from the audience. The presentation went really well and we had a large number of students enroll and made a profit of £2,500. Guys, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I wish you the very best of luck for your Jp.Morgan Hirevue video interview, and if you want the very best help and the most comprehensive guide for preparing for your interview, then make sure you check out our Jp.Morgan Pass the Interview Pack in the link in the description below. Don't forget to hit like if you've enjoyed this video and drop us a comment down below to let us know how we did, how your interview was, or whether we helped you get a job. Until next time.